Hey Mustangs, it's Devin Porter.
And Owen Mushashik here for your news for the week of February 28th, 2022.
With the elimination of the mask mandate, PPS has updated its requirements on masks.
Let's go to Brinica for more information.
Hey Mustangs, I'm Brinica with your school news for this week. As you've probably seen, masks are now optional in classrooms. And if you are a close contact, you still need to wear a close-fitting mask for 10 days after the contact. The same thing goes for days 6 through 10 if you test positive and are asymptomatic. Communication with your family and the school will stay consistent in close contact cases. The only real change there is that if either you or the positive person were not wearing a mask, the close contact distance goes up from 3 feet to 6 feet. That's all for this week, Mustangs. Now back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Brinica.
Hey Owen, have you ever tried cheerleading before?
No, I haven't, but it seems pretty hard.
Let's pass it to Andrew to see just how hard cheerleading really is.
Hey Mustangs! Have you ever wondered what it takes to herky and hurdler just like the Mustang pros on the mat? It's Andrew, and today I'm feeling the cheerful spirit. Today I'm joined with some experienced cheerleaders, and they're going to put me through the ringer to teach me some tumbling, twisting, and toe-touching techniques, all in this segment of Andrew Tries. Ready, set!
Ready? Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y S-C-O-R-E Score! Mustangs score!
Who knows? You might see some of my professional new skills on the sidelines next season. That's all I have for this week. Back to you in the studio.
Go, Andrew!
Your Mustang athletes have been working hard this winter season.
Let's pass it over to Mindy to see how much of a grind this season has really been.
Hey Mustangs, it's Eli here with your sports recap of the week. Your Reported Central Mustangs basketball team swept Vicksburg Tuesday with the boys winning 63-32 and your girls winning 45-34. On Thursday, your Lady Mustangs basketball team won 52-31 and your boys Mustang varsity team won 59-51. Good job, Mustangs. On Wednesday, your girls Alpine ski team won districts, as well as Daniel Grau placing first individually.
Hey Mustangs, Mindy here with your athletics for this week. Winter sports are coming to a great finish. Let's take a look. Our cheer team wrapped up their season last week placing 6th at districts, whereas our Muskies hockey team worked up with their regionals. Let's go to sophomore Elise Ward for more insight at the end of the cheer season and senior Philip Hendel for more insight on the hockey season.
I think a major accomplishment with this season was that we were able to go from 3rd to 1st. It was something that we didn't know if we would be able to do, and we, worked really hard and we ended up accomplishing it. So,
beating Jackson Lou and Christie with 8 seconds left in overtime.
A memorable moment was probably honestly SMAC 2, because that was the moment we would have to get first twice to be able to win SMAC, and when we did that, it gave us hope for the rest of the season, and it was just a really sad because it was senior night, but it was really fun moment. Yeah.
Probably beating Matawan in the Renbarger game.
What a great finish to the end of the season. Great job, Mustangs. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Mindy. Now back to you in the studio, Devin and Owen.
Thanks guys.
Recently, some of our PC students went on an ice climbing trip.
Let's hand it off to Lauren to hear about this cool adventure.
Hey Mustangs, it's Lauren. Recently, we had a group of students from the Outdoor Adventure Club go on a climbing trip led by Mr. Batters. They traveled to Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore in search of frozen waterfalls, where they met professional guides who provided them with top-tier equipment. They ventured out before sunrise in below freezing temperatures, and unsurprisingly, some students described the event as life-changing. And looking at the pictures and videos, it definitely looks like they had a great time. Now back to Devin and Owen.
Sounds fun, guys. Hey Devin, have you ever played Wordle?
No, I just play every morning. What even is a trove?
I couldn't tell you. Maybe Drew has some more insight.
Thanks, Devin and Owen. Recently, a new game is taking this world by STORM. Wordle is a game that is part of almost everyone's lives. In this game, the objective is to figure out the predetermined 5-letter word of the day. Every attempt a person does, they get clues based on the letters they use. Now, to see how those in this school play, let's talk to some wordlers to figure out their strategies and way of play.
My go-to word would be purse.
It's spoke. Clock.
So I don't have a go-to word. I feel like if you're not trying to get it on the first guess, then you're playing it wrong.
The first time I tried it, I typed in a 5-letter word, which was, I don't know if I can say this on camera, it was prick. And that was the word of the day. I seriously don't know how to play Wordle. I just hit enter and it was like, you're a genius.
These wordlers sure do know their stuff. That's all I have for this week. Now let's send it back to the studio.
Thanks, Drew.
That's all for your news this week, Mustangs.
Be sure to tune in next week for more.
I'm Devin Porter.
And I'm Owen Mushachik.
Signing off.